jack to do the oil change, but you need to get the cover off to do the oil change. The jack points are located on the side. If you guys can see it, that's your center point right there. Get a brick or two, I don't care. Chuck your wheel, that's simple. Right underneath there is your point. Lower your car nice and slow. Now I got all the time in the world to do my oil change, nice and safely. I lift up, I find my spot, I look for my dipstick, I pull it out. SAOW20's my oil, I'll leave it. It's my first time underneath this car. You got to remove all these screws, these bolts, just to get to your oil. Where do we start? Pick one. Is it easy to come off? Not at all. It's difficult because everything is flimsy. My sister's car, she's going to want everything on. Your car, you may not want it on. They're aluminum, and that's a good thing. If they were plastic, I'll be complaining. 1997, we had a skid plate we could have put on the car, and that would have prevented us from getting to the filter, which is right about here, this hole. This is where your oil pan is at. This is where your transmission is at. So you may want to go to your shop. You may want to say, hey, can I get some more of these clips? May I make a suggestion? Remember where all these came off. So here we go. None of them are super hard, as people are complaining about. So there they all are. There's the plate. Take the plate off. Remove it. There's your filter. There's your plug. Your transmission going to your rear differential. This is your tranny plate, so be careful not to remove the wrong ones. This is your oil. It clearly says it. It is an A01 filter, not an A2 filter. A01s are metal. A02 got cardboard inside, and that is the difference. The first thing I do is I get myself prepared. I get some gloves on. Many people don't do this first. They do the back bolt that's right over here. This is where it's at. You're going to need a 17mm socket that fits right over the area. Is this my first oil change? Yes, it is. Did it come from the factory with break-in oil, or did the shop change the oil and put break-in oil? That is the question we love to hear. So I am going to go right here first. I'm going to change out my oil first. 1997, they make these genuine Honda caps. The oil's on a slant, that filter. I got my old cap on. It's a socket. Lefty is loosey, righty is tighty. And how you do that is the way your thumb goes on your left hand. I want to go this way. That is loose as a goose. That's all I can say. The oil is coming out all over the place, so just be careful what you do. This is the Honda fluid, the Honda part. Looking for a number, and I don't see it on there. It says A17 something something something. A71081. It's a genuine Honda filter. As you can see, it's got the Honda symbol on it. This is by Filtech. F-I-L-T-E-C-H. It is a Honda filter. And now we could say, hey, how come that filter is different than the one you have? That came from California, from Jim, HondaAccessories.com. Part number 15400PLM801, a metal inside filter. Take some of the fluid and just simply go around the ring. Doesn't have to be much. We all are fanatics. We like to clean things. Make sure everything's clean, oil's not over anywhere. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So let's give you a little close-up look what it looks like underneath there. This is a drip point. There is your oil in the pan where your filter goes. And that's the reason why you want to get the ring on there, so the oil can hold up on there pretty nicely. I'm not a pro, I'm just like you. Let's get that filter right back on. Some are going to pour oil in here. I'm not pouring oil. I'm simply just putting my filter on. So there I am, I'm on, I spin it. I do apologize, my gloves are off. This plug right here. I know the oil has been changed by somebody. How can I tell? There is a torque mark, and let me bring it nice and close to you. There's the torque mark, as you can see right on there. It's got yourself a crush washer. So let's show you how to take this off. Well, we're good to go. Lefty loosey. This is a Husky, and if I need more torque, I extend it. It is supposed to be like this, a wobble. I'm going to put my foot against the tire. I'm going to break it. That is loose as a goose once again. It's a nice long plug. Here we go. The old one's going to drop. Is there a special way to put the crush washer on? No, not at all. Simply slide it over. Let all the oil drip out. You got 3.7 quarts of oil to get out of here. You want to get every last drop. And you're going to be here hours on end. Wipe, fill, and you're done. Close it up, get rid of your pan, move it to the side, spin this back on. There is a torque spec. Hold the wrench nice and tight. Wipe. Spend all the time in the world you want to clean this up. I got a lot of information here, guys. This is Castrol. It's SAE OW20 US oil. BP. Yamaco uses it. Honda full synthetic. OW-20 motor oil. There's no difference. This is a socket I use. A7AAA PLO A100. This is the original crush washer. This is an aftermarket crush washer from Toyota. And this is the one from Honda themselves. I have a whole bunch of them from 1997. They didn't cost me anything. I can put this on any given time I want to. We can do it now or do it later. When's the best time to do it? After all the oil goes in. What if you slip and spill some stuff? You may dirty your car. Funnel, my oil funnel. Press it on nice and firmly. I remove my cloth. I have my container marked over here. There's no cap. I simply pour my oil in. Put this one to the side, right here. And I fill up my next 4 containers or 3 containers. Because there are 4 full containers. I'm done. All I need to do now is get underneath, put the cover on, and take everything down, check the fluid. Job is done. Let's wrap it up. Show you how easy it is to do. I don't want to get yelled at because I didn't show you a different angle. You don't need to run it for hours on end, just for a few seconds. You simply wipe it, clean it, put the dipstick back in. 3 seconds is good enough. And our oil is right about there. For some people it's very difficult to see. It's right there, as you can see. We're done. About page 142 is your maintenance. Nowhere in this book will it say how many containers of oil you need. It just tells you replace it. Gives you your maintenance minder service and sub-service codes. You may go through all this information if you like. In your manual, also how to reset. So I am looking for one main thing, is how many miles? And it doesn't say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this first oil change to the car. It's up to you to decide how you're going to go about it. You want to just simply get under there and try to get those covers off, get to the oil, get to the pan. That's up to you. It's easy to simply lift the car up, do the oil change, put GH Honda 3.7 quarts in there, and make a mark in your book or a reminder somewhere where you'll know when your next oil change is around. I hope you enjoyed this video. Very simple and easy to do. A lot of time could go into it. A lot of sophisticated people want to make sure it's nitpick perfection. Just enjoy and have fun changing your oil. Have a great day. Thank you very much for viewing. Enjoy, everybody.